Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Paris Saint-Germain against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Gets things running. How do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's...
Rabiot has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Marquinhos. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mario Götze. Kagawa with a long pass. There really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Borussia Dortmund seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Has a look and has a go.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to...
And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Verratti brings the ball. It's Verratti! He's got away with one there. Be a throw-in. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Shola! That is wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
It's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Thiago Silva with the ball through. And it's Schürrle. Schürrle tries lifting it over.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very...
And he's fouled him there. Trouble here. Now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gets it upfield. And we've reached half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're already into the second period. Now it's Schürrle. Looks like a good ball through. Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. Listen, the manager seems to have impacted during the break. This is now a show of real purpose.
Neymar plays it out to the flank. And now the breakaway. Rabiot. Now it's Di Maria. Di Maria tries his luck. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight. It's Neymar! In he flies! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Our strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. This pitch check. So what now? Goes long. Floated through. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's Schürrle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Lucas Piszczek. He's got away. Great leap! And the follow-up. Saved only by poor finishing.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Steered out wide. Di Maria gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly what they were doing and duly assured.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Barcelona line up in a 4-4-2.
4-4-2 is as orthodox as it comes, Peter. It's been tried and tested through the ages, and it'll continue reappearing through the ages.
And already we're underway here. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Vaz. And it's Roberto. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Vaz. Rafinha. Breaks on here. Must score. Going for goal. It's gone a long way up and away. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite...
Great leap! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rafinha certainly could have and should have made more of that. Barcelona have grabbed this game by the scruff of the neck and aren't letting go.
Messi, the shot's on! He is off the hook. Much personal relief.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Rafinha. Luis Suarez. Messi. Now it's Messi. Is it in? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. He'll have a dip! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Rafinha gets his foot in there. Roberto tries a through ball, shapes the shoots. Now the pass. Oh, chance here! No mistake! A goal at a really telling moment.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Barcelona Head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Thus, looks like a good ball through. And he's onside. Looks to drop one in. Well read, he's sorted that. He's had a shot! Aimed long and direct. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Roncalia. Iago Aspas. So what's he planning here? Thinks what shoots! He's scored!
Unbelievable.
They have done it! They have their equaliser! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day. There's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Roberto! And another time! Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barcelona still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Sergio Busquets. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Paulinho. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Now it's Messi, out to the left it goes, going through, looking to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now the pass. Now can he finish? Aimed in towards, gets up to head it! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! And this is getting better and better.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So that's it. It is all over. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I can't bypass.
Has a hit! Turns and goes back. Correct. And a second time! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Modric. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. He's left his man. Fernando shoots! Looks to slip it through. Great leap! Griezmann! Becoming a modern great. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. And Torres! Diego Costa shoots! He's got away with one there. Marcelo. Looking up to see who wants it.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push...
Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting!
Oblak maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Griezmann has a pop! Quite brilliant from Griezmann! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Modric pushes it out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Atletico Madrid have conceded a penalty here. And that's one back!
The eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have got ourselves...
Systems go now.
And it's Diego Costa. And he's cut it out. Keylor Navas gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Goalkeeper's ball. And the whistle goes for half-time.
That's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Atletico Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. It's Costa! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Daniel Carvajal, Rafael Varane, Casemiro, Benzema plays it out to the flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keylor Navas sends that a long way. And it's Marcelo going through. The shot's on! Good save, keeper read that well.
Marcelo might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Carrasco, Griezmann, and in it goes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
4 in the game, he is the man. Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
That really should have hit the net.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Casemiro aimed long and direct. Ronaldo with the ball through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And he's on his way! And Torres! He should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Benzema. Casemiro spreads it towards the left. Now it's Benzema. Shapes the shoots! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's had a go!
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah.
He'll have a dip! He's missed another one. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Casemiro. Daniel Carvajal. Now it's Bale. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bale passes it through. Time to deliver. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Well, some of them are letting their emotions get the better of them. They don't want to inflame this any further. Could have here their final chance. Gets up to head it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that will be the final act. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Atletico Madrid made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co very warm welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this brand new home of Atletico Madrid. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Atletico Madrid line up in a 3-4-3.
3-4-3, Peter, requires a couple of good engines in central midfield to cover an awful lot of ground.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullback.
Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it. Oh, it was almost a dream start. Plenty of encouragement to be taken, though.
Rakitic, Messi, gets a good foot in there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sergio Busquets. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No second thought, a straight red card. Atletico Madrid are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He's got through, he's left his man, has a look and has a go. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Yeah, this has been pretty decisive, no doubt as to who the better side is.
Now the pass. Fernando Torres, Carrasco, promising cross, gets up to head it!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Nelson Semedo looks to thread it through. Roberto looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Messi. Roberto, plenty waiting in the middle. For a throw-in. Tries a through ball.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible.
Goes for goal! Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Atletico Madrid break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It's Luis Suarez! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So what now? Roberto, massive leap! It's a goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be in...
And we've reached half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly... Costa! With a beautifully timed run. And it's Messi. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Now it's Torres. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Barcelona are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative...
Suarez is fouled. Vermaelen. Busquets. Beautifully done. Dinks one in. Well read, he sorted that out. That's inches away from being a really good ball. And it's Messi. He's making good use of his strength there. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Luis Suarez. Going through. Jordi Alba. Can he finish? Forward it goes.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
Diego Costa, he'll have a dip! This could fall anywhere! Piqué gets good distance on it. And it's for Salco. Looks like a good ball through. Correa gets flagged offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Sergio Busquets. And the through ball is intercepted. Out to the flank. Messi, he's got away. Messi! Saved only by poor finishing. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft, and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest, and a result which at least partly satisfies all. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Atletico Madrid